So, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I started some walls. I cut some OSB down to 8-inch strips. I painted them gray. I don't know how it's going to look. I flipped them all on their sides. I ran black paint down them, and I'm trying to get, just so you can see the individual pieces on the wall and see how it looks. I don't know how it's going to look. Might look like shit. I don't know. So, I'll just see once I think I have enough for this wall and this wall. And like I said last time, this is coming down. There's only a few brads on here, so I'm going to pull them all out. And all this stuff is going to be wrapped around the bathroom here, so I got some work to do right away. I got to get all this stuff down. I got to pull the wood box out, so I'm going to take this wood and probably, I don't know, I might just pile it on the deck. I'll take it outside. And I'll just keep grabbing it from outside till I'm done all the work. And I don't know if I'm going to insert a wood box in here again. I'm not sure. I might put it right here in the corner because the wood stove is going back into its original spot, straight up and down. Well, here's my zoom, guys. Promised you a couple times I'd show it to you. So it's a bit shaky when it's way out there. So I will pull it back and show you how far we are looking. That is Otter Creek way out there. Pretty clear. Not bad for... I'll slowly bring it back now. That's pretty cool. I can get anything walking across the Tundra now between here and Otter Creek. Lots of times I've seen things, but they're way too far out to get on camera, so why even bother turning the camera on? It's like a little speck going across. So, pretty quiet this year for animals though, so hopefully we'll get to test it on one. Well, just enjoying the last light. I think it's going to be a nice, bright evening out there. We'll see how it is. But I almost got this wall apart. I have about 3 feet left to go. And now I probably got about 2 more left before I make the decision whether that light's going to go on the ceiling or it's going to go on that wall. I'm not sure yet. So if it does, I have to drill a few holes and punch that wire through. Beautiful night out there. All right. I'll leave the last 2 boards off. I can't get the bottom one off there anyway, because that corner pedestal I built for the stove is against it. At least I don't think I could pry it up. I guess I could try. But I need that open anyway for the light. I'll put the light right here. On this side probably. 15 degrees in here. Yeah, starting to warm up again after I got the coals going. Gonna take a little bit, and plus it's still pulling all the cold out of the steel back there. I never did warm it up good enough to really heat everything up. I let it cool down quite a bit when I took the coals out of there and changed this pipe. So that looks so much better. I actually don't know why I switched it. Kind of like it this way. Like it way better. So I think eventually I'll get a double line pipe for that. I like those double line pipes, and they pull out a lot of the heat. And I got one in my house, and it worked really well. So I think I'll eventually get one of those. We'll see. I think my batteries are getting pretty poor in these in my headlamp and this flashlight. They're the same batteries. I'm gonna have to order some, I think. Rechargeables. I've had them for some years now, and I remember one guy told me that He said he had to replace his after a few years, so it looks like I have to do the same. Glad I bought these extra pants here. I've been wearing these, and they got a lining in them, so a little bit warmer. The snowmobile between the windshield and the cowling let some wind through, and it's hitting me on the knee, and those helped a lot coming out here. Can still feel it a bit, but they helped. And my ski pants, I'm sure you've noticed it. Okay, let's find it. I have reinforced knees, but I told them to go all the way up to basically level with my crotch, and they didn't. And they were supposed to come up at least here, and they stopped. And that would have helped a lot with this new machine, but really what it's for is kneeling in the snow when you're trapping. And it saves a lot of pain on the knees in that cold. You know, you're steady kneeling in the snow and setting traps. But I wish they would have went all the way up, like I said, because it would have made a huge difference on this machine. So maybe I'll have to take them back. And you know, I took them anyway. I didn't say anything to her. She was like, "Oh, is this what you wanted?" Yeah, I just wanted my ski pants back, and that was at the beginning of the season, because I was wearing those brown ones I have here, wherever they are, over in their bedroom. You see me wear those tough duck ones, and you know, they're just basically for around the cabin, crawling underneath. I don't want to rip these ones and destroy them. They're already getting worn up. And same with this frickin' thing. Look at how much it's shrunk. You see it sticking out all the time, right? Well, it used to be like down to here. And, you know, washed it like it said to wash it, and it pisses me off when shit like that happens. You always seem to have to buy, you always seem to have to buy longer stuff, so when it shrinks, it's normal. Instead of, you know, right here. I guess my gut doesn't help, eh? I'm glad that I wrapped it right around the bathroom, so it's gonna make it nice and bright in here, especially in the evening after it's kind of like a whitewash paint that I have. I'm gonna use it up. I think I'll use it in here, and that'll brighten it up for the evenings. And it's also going on the ceiling, so see how it looks. It's paint I have, so I'm not throwing it out. I might as well use it. Okay, time for a bite to eat. Well, good morning. It is 15 degrees in here now, and it was 0 when I got up. Slept right through. Had a really good sleep. Oh, and got up again this morning for, you know, usually it's the next day when you see if you're really liking the walls or whatever. And sometimes you'll get up and go, I don't like that, but since I put them up, really enjoying it. So I'm just glad that I like it and I don't have to change it. Because I know myself, if I don't like it, I'll bring a can of paint with me, and it'll all be changed out. But I really like it. That box with the pine and that wall really really helps, that's for sure, to break it up. That's why I did that box up there when I wrapped it in that pine that was left over. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm just going through a box I got from FHA. Thought I'd share it with you guys. And a few things I picked up. So thought I'd try one of these Hamilton knives. See a lot of guys using them, so actually Dave talked me into grabbing one. So I'll try that out. Take it apart later. Just making some potatoes right now. Gonna have some fried bologna and also some eggs and toast. Not moving too quick this morning. Picked up a tail splitter. Also got a tail stripper, one of those little metal ones. I actually found it in my sleigh when I was taking all the boards out. So, thought I'd snag one of these, try them out. Try them out in the Wolverine. See what they're like. Maybe probably do some improvements on it. You always do, right? To suit your needs or what you think is going to work. It's a decent gambrel, that's for sure. Okay, and I decided to try their Martin boards out. I got 4 of those, and they look really good to me. And sometimes it's more for material and your time doing it. For me anyway, in the north, it's actually cheaper to buy these from them and get them shipped here than it is for me to make them. I don't have the material now. I should say when I was down south, I made a bunch and brought them here with me. But after I seen the prices, I was like, damn, it was cheaper just to go buy them. So, same things I do with mine, just put a hole in it so I can put it on a big nail I have on the wall and pull my pelt off. Or just hang them up to dry, whatever you use them for. And of course, for the small Martin, a few make boards. 2 of those. Oh, this must have been for my tail stripper. And I also got a little caribou knife. That's what they're called. Great little blade. Just enjoying my breakfast. I've been working on a coffee table in my little shop here and there. It's a nice wide one, and somebody give me the base, and it has no top, so that's what I've been trying to find some material for the top of it. This thing's going to be firewood soon. But it's not a priority, so it's not things like that are on the back burner. I'm just relaxing after breakfast, and I thought I would share that what happened last time when I went to check my 330 boxes. I don't know if I shared that with you guys. But there was one of my boxes was flipped over, so I got closer. I could say, oh, either I got something or something was at my box, and it was just something at my box. So, and it was pretty hard snow around there. I couldn't tell exactly what it was. And then I walked a little farther, and there it was, a great big Wolverine track. Holy smokes, he was a big guy. So that's what I've been thinking about the last week here. Is like, I wonder if that big Wolverine came back. I'm hoping he did. He had like huge tracks on him. It was pretty cold out, and I didn't pull any cameras out. I just wanted to turn around and head back here. A nice looking Martin here. Oh, he's a big one. haven't caught a martin here for a while. There's no quick release pin. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Still got the fish in there. Still stinks around here. Always nice in the bush. We'll get another trap. I'm gonna change my bungee cord on this. Well, there's the new country, guys. Finally found a decent spot. It's pretty windy, so if you're wobbling around, I'm sure you can hear it. But I hope you can see the hills in the background and the thick bush where it's starting, just past that open area. And that's North Knife River and all the heavy bush I'm going to set my tent frame up in. So let's hope we can get there this year. But it's pretty windy. And I think I'll start heading back now. About 30 kilometers now, so it'll take me a little bit to get back, and I still got a bunch of stuff to do before I head back tomorrow. So no wood today. Too much scouting. I'm running out of time, so let's get back to camp, and hope you can see that. Man, that looks beautiful over there. Rolling hills and thick bush, and oh yeah, I can't wait to get there. Oh, I sure didn't burn much wood. Holy smokes, this was from last night when I filled it up. I threw in those two big logs, and wow, look at that. It's like I think it's like 3 o'clock, 2:30 or something. That's pretty awesome. What a fantastic trip today, though. Oh, I really enjoyed that. I love doing stuff like that, going into new country and checking it out. Oh man, is it nice over there. The hills start to roll, and the bush looks thick, and the trees look big. From a distance, I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but still, it was a nice ride. I think close to 60 kilometers. So I was supposed to come back, set some traps on that lake, but I didn't. I decided to make a loop and come back here, and I was going to get wood also. So it wasn't important, but I like to have that stuff with me in case I say, you know what, I'm going to go set those traps. There's a sign all around the lake or whatever, or something's hanging around there, but I didn't. I didn't see too much. I did see some marten tracks though, and of course the big wolf tracks. Okay, I'm fixing the door finally. You can see the problem. This one little area swelled up. But I want to add a half-inch piece of plywood here because it rubs on the floor a little bit. Just shimmed it up a little. Yeah, that's close enough. Way better than what it was. I always think you hear something around here. Well, let's see if my bush carpentry will work. All the scrap. Should be a lot better than it was, that's for sure. Oh, I didn't spray foam it yet, it was so bad. last adjustment, I think that should do it. Oh yeah. Yep, perfect. There we go. Well, that's way better. I'm going to spray foam it now. And I think I will have some barbecued ribs tonight. That sounds real good. I tell you, it's nice to get into that country today. Oh, I loved it over there. I had to force myself to turn around, put it that way. I still had a ways to go, but it's kind of like, you know, so many miles is good enough, and then I drive all around that area and see what's in the area. There's a couple lakes there, so I'll see if there's any beaver houses and anything else around. So it was a beautiful day for it. If there was no wind, it would have been even better. But can't have it all. Great. Turn that on. Oh, I'd be perfect with that. If that wind would go down. All right. I have my skinning station all organized. All you gotta do is turn this hook. That's that. Works good. Better than having a wire wrapped around there and always trying to tie it to this bolt and whatever. I know some people bug me a little bit to tease me, you know, because I'm always organizing everything. So, well, it's just the way I am. My dad was like that too. You know, just everything in its place and everything clean. It's just what drives me crazy is, like, you know, if you're looking for something, whether it be a knife or an axe or something, why isn't it where it's supposed to be? And I can't stand wasting time and looking for something in my cabinet or in my house that should be in its place, you know. It's like on my machine, you know, my axe is on the side of my machine. Why? So I can just grab it and do what I have to do, not go to the sleigh and have an open sleigh and full of snow and try to find my axe and setters and everything. I can't stand that. So, well, that's a nice marten. Nice big marten. And do them up right now. Nice colors on them. Holy smokes. First time I'm going to use my knife here. Yeah, that's a freaking nice marten. I like hanging my marten and doing them. I could do them on my knee. I do that too. But a lot of times I'll just so I can pull it down and nice straight line. Oh yeah, I like that. That is nice. Nice knife. I like the handle on it. Comfortable.